Welcome back to Talk of the Town, and with me today I have Frank Soule. He is one of WHHI TV's news partners, the Island Rec Center. Frank, welcome this month.
Yeah.
What's going on this month with the Island Rec Center?
Well, I mean, I guess I would say things calm down a little bit, but we still have a lot going on. Actually, we end with our last special event of the fall season, or fall-winter season, will be our Winter Wonderfest, which will be this Friday from 4 to 8 at Shelter Cove Community Park. We have lots of great activities going on, hopefully a visit by Santa Claus. But we have, well, all activities are geared toward winter-type programs, and we have lots of fun stuff and holiday seasons and other things like that going on. So we're very excited about that.
You'll have food, drink, and stuff for the kids to do, stuff for adults to do?
Yeah, stuff, yeah.
Okay.
It's all
Everybody's
orientated.
covered?
Excuse me, yeah, everybody's covered, and it's going to be a great time. It's kind of modeled after our fall events, but it's more geared toward kids and moms and dads having a good time. And I think we're bringing out the big stage for our act. I mean, the stage that we use in our other events. So it's going to be a good time. And we like to thank Pink Magazine, who is our sponsor, and we greatly appreciate their help and support of this event. But we look forward to it. I mean, it's new. We've changed the date. We did it on a Saturday before. Now we're coming back to a Friday night so we can model after our pumpkin patch event in the fall. And we'll just see how it goes. I mean, this will be all new to us, but we have a pretty good formula, and we think it will work, and want to invite everybody out. Once again, it's from 4 to 8 o'clock at the park, and we'll have lights up, and we'll have it well decorated, and so use the holiday theme, and we'll be going at it.
Good. And, you know, it's kind of nice to just lay back a little bit in the holidays. You know, I think that hustle, bustle, and having to shop, and, I mean, just, you know, relax, have fun with the kids, have fun as a family.
Right.
So, and the Island Rec Center does such a great job with its events. It's always so family-oriented, and I think that's it's a great opportunity for people to just, you know, have fun, get something to eat, and enjoy the evening.
Yes, you're right. And it should be a good time out. And the park's a beautiful place, and sunset and all the other stuff that's associated with being out there.
It's going to start getting a little cooler, too, so we'll definitely be ushering in a little bit of the Christmas spirit, hopefully.
Yeah, we'll have some big fire pits out there to roast marshmallows and some of the other things,
fun.
too, so it should be really fun.
Well, on the note of thanks, a little earlier in the show, I had the some of the finalists of the 22 CH2's Bachelor of the Year, and Island Rec Center is one of the recipients, or is the recipient of the contest.
Right, and we greatly appreciate the support CH2 Magazine's given us over the years for the Bachelor of the Year contest. I mean, I know we've been involved at least ever since it started.
2006.
2006, and Joe Kane, who's our special events coordinator, has worked with them to help promote the event, and we appreciate CH2 thinking of us as being one of the folks that they support through a charitable donation, and it certainly goes a long way to help our scholarship fund and support some other things that we do, so we appreciate them considering us. So.
Absolutely. Now, Island Rec Center's development, as far as what we were talking about the last, I guess, couple of months, it's gone through the town. They're looking at plans. Where are we at with things? Yeah,
well, they've reviewed the master plan, and the master plan's gone to town council, and I believe, my understanding, and I get a lot of my information from the paper like most of us, is that, you know, it is one of the considerations for some of the projects they're looking at in the future. I'm assuming that they'll have some type of announcement of how that's all going to work, because we know that town council set goals every year, and hopefully the rec center and the share center and some of the redevelopment and enhancement that projects we've been working on for the last 6 years will be part of the, you know, in the top 5 of some of their considerations. It's really kind of now, I think we've done our homework really well, and we've provided that information to town council, and now really let them, along with the town staff, to kind of make some decisions on how we fit in, because there's lots of other, you know, projects in our community that need to be done, and so hopefully that we can fit in the big scheme of things and kind of continue to move everything forward.
Yeah, absolutely. And the Island Rec Center does so much, not only for, you know, children's age, but all the way through. I mean, you do things with, you know, middle-aged seniors. I mean, you have the gambit of people that you know, encompass in the program.
Right, and well, actually, you segued very well, because actually January is really one of our busier times of year for our senior programs. January, February, March, and we're getting ready to, our brochure will be out soon in the first part of January, and a lot of it will focus on our senior programs. We have a new director down there, Jennifer Beckley, who's done a wonderful job in organizing new activities everywhere from, weekly seminars to trips to local, like go to Savannah, go to Charleston, to someplace where we'll do the driving and come along and go do some of the fun things that are in those communities too. But also, we have a relationship with the local computer club. They have some stations at the rec center, and they offer seminars and stuff like that. So we try to cover a wide variety. But in the upcoming year, between socials and other activities we have going on, we'll be able to provide a lot of activities. And January seems to be our busier time right after the holidays for that.
Now, what about, you said that you're going to close for a couple days?
Yeah, we're going to actually be closed. The rec center itself, we're actually sanding the gym floor, and we'll be closed for about a week in between Christmas and New Year's, actually just before Christmas, and we plan to be open. But our vacation club program, the full-day program, the schools graciously offered to have us in that location, so we'll be over there. So we'll have some of our programs. The pool will be open and operating fully, but the rec center itself, to go in there and play ball and doing some other things, will be closed, and we'll be running on limited office hours, because if anybody's been around when they sand the gym floor or sand your own house floor, it's not very pleasant smell, and so we're trying to keep people out of that smell as much as possible. So, but we're trying to, obviously the town's gracious enough to provide us with the money to help us do projects to make sure that their facility, which is the Island Rec Center, is maintained at the highest level possible.
Absolutely, it's for improvement, so that's great. So you'll be back next month to tell me what's going on and what we're registering for, and maybe a little bit further of hopefully where we are with the development of the Island Rec Center's additions, etc.
Yes, and
Good.
Don't forget, we got to mention Snow Day. You got to mark
Snow Day, the end of January.
Yeah, January 28th, Saturday, and when I come back, we'll have all kinds of details.
Okay, good. Hey, Frank, thanks for joining me today. And thank you so much for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.